Alright. Hello everybody, welcome to a surprise short stream. Home of... Well, in short, we're going to be doing a little bit of Lightspan games, which are edutainment games. Yay! We're just gonna knock out two really quick. First one is going to be Faire Games Language Arts, and the other one is Faire Games Mathematics. Because who doesn't love math? And from this, I should be able to. These are very short. I should be able to knock these out pretty quick.
As the Lightspan challenge turns back the hands of time to
Let's take the most extreme Lightspan challenge. Or it takes long, I'll do one today and start off with one tomorrow, and then finish bombing it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
The most spectacular language arts events held in the last 500 years. Not since the games of King Arthur's court has there been so much tension in the air. So, as they say around the great hall, lords and ladies, let's go down inside the walls of the castle and let the games begin!
And there you have it, it's time for Faire Games. Whenever it decides to load. There we go. We can either pick Tinker's Turnpike or Herald's Highway. I say let's start with Herald. And start the timer!
Choose a category.
We have word twisters, word builders, and mix and match. Let's start with the word. Oh, and then I have to press play.
We
Okay.
can't wait for Wigsley and Flinch any longer. Welcome to the fantabulous obstacle course. Our contestants Mars and Callie. To win, you must.
That's right. It's
stuff
time
yourself
for
to the
most
sticky
extreme
sticks,
elimination
hop over the tuba
challenge.
valves, dodge through the ice cream balloon.
You got the
and
swinging
finally,
Narza Doom
balance
over there,
your
and
way
then you
across
got the log
spinning
jam.
logs. Oh, I almost forgot. And you have to do it all carrying a giant egg. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyway. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be longer than I thought, so I'm probably not gonna get it done today.
Click the speaker for directions. Click Tips or press the triangle on your keypad for hints. Click the Go On arrow to move to the... Your test has 24 questions.
Choose a word from each list to make the larger word shown in the picture.
Okay. Well, to the left is clearly a campfire, so...
Fire.
Ooh.
You answered correctly.
Wow, that is an annoying sound effect. I did this 24 times, oh god.
Choose the prefix that completes the
A
word
building
correctly
containing
for
two
this
houses
sentence.
side by side is called a replex.
Do.
A building containing two houses on top of each other is an overplex.
You got it.
I don't think this is going to be very entertaining, but that's okay. It's really not okay.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correctly.
There will be a 10-minute submission, brother. Now that's what YouTube was back in the day.
You answered correctly.
Yeah, good luck with the interview, Nanashi. Hope it goes well.
Choose a word from each list.
Gee, I wonder what... First of all, these are like the worst pictures of all time. It somehow manages to loop past JPEG and turn around into something completely different. This is clearly a rain cake.
Bow.
Or is it a cup snake?
Let's see how our contestants are doing. Callie's really extending herself to get through this one. Let's try another set of questions.
That was worth it.
Choose the word that best
Did he just say that best poop? Peter tasted
Tasted.
every flavor of ice cream in the store. All 31 of them.
Way to go!
Choose a word from each list to make the
Oh, it's obvious.
rattle.
This is clearly a
Snake.
rattlesnake.
Oops, check again. The red highlight shows the correct answer.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correctly for this sentence. Trans.
I just want to see what happens if I just don't pick anything wrong. Or I do pick everything wrong. Okay, so I think it's just letting me go through anyway.
Best complete. Are you
So let's just start over again.
option? Choose.
And let's actually do it correctly this time.
Click the speaker for direct.
It is wrong to
Choose the
be...
prefix.
It is wrong to be...
Dis. 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 Dis.
I'm laying down my diss track. Suddenly I have half the followers after making
That's
that joke.
correct. Choose a word from each.
Ooh. I have no idea what that is. I think it's the tail end of a surfboard, but that picture is so bad. Okay, it is.
Way to go!
Choose the word that best.
The children were amused by the monkeys at the zoo. Oh, you amuse me.
Way to go!
Choose the word that best. Hard. 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 Hard.
Giggity.
Harden.
We have fun
You got
here.
it!
Contestants are doing.
Let's watch this again. Oh, we're getting different.
Uh-oh, the drawbridge is closing! Yeah! Let's try another set of questions.
I guess it saved the progress I made on the... That's kind
Choose
of
the
weird.
word that best.
Adam closed the curtains to darken
Darken.
his room. Which he did not need to do because, after all, we are streaming this in No Nut November.
You answered correctly.
Choose a word from each list.
That one's easy. It is a...
Fire.
yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, fire. Fireplace. Are we having fun yet?
You answered correctly.
Choose a word from each list. Rose.
Rose blood.
Bud.
Even though it's not a sled at all. It's clearly a chalk stick.
Way to go!
Choose the word that best completes the sentence. Traded.
Yep, the athletes were traded to the Washington football team.
Way to go!
Now back to our competition.
Oh yeah, we have a competition!
Look, there are the horses.
Look at my
Mars and
horse, my
Callie are
horse is
winding up
amazing.
Old Oak and Pride.
Give it a wind up.
Now they're rolling. turn to work on the challenge.
My turn? What?
Choose the word that best completes.
I
Useless.
am now useless, a computer.
Using.
Aw. You're just joking me
Good
somewhere.
job.
Choose the prefix that completes. Here.
Chocolate cake is good.
Way to go!
Choose a word.
Well, this
Cup.
is easy. It's clearly a cupcake.
Cake.
I know my cake.
That's correct.
Choose the prefix that completes the
Many
word
fans
correct.
stood in line to get the football hero's
Auto.
autograph. Yeah, many fans
Way to
stood in
go.
line to get the football hero's George's autograph.
Now back to our contestants.
Whatever happened to Wigsley and Flinch? Flinch is still behind us, but Wigsley is definitely ahead.
Oh!
Flinch!
Oh!
Sounds
Oh!
like the
Oh!
boss
Oh!
isn't doing so good.
How are those
Back
wacky
to the
characters?
challenge.
Choose a word from each list to make.
The answer is definitely waterboard. You can't show waterboarding in an
Tooth.
educational game. Or
Brush.
can you? Yeah, the answer is clearly Dragonfall.
Good job.
Choose a word from.
Oh yes, the world's worst
Rain.
picture of a rainbow.
O.
I guess we're almost done
That's correct.
with this one.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correctly. Non.
Nicole drank non-fat milk with her cereal because she's a little bit suck up.
Good job.
Skim milk is just water. Yes, I said it.
Choose the word that.
This bicycle was completely covered with mud.
Let's see how the competition is going. Oak and Pine are still rolling, and Mars and Callie are about to enter the castle.
Oh no!
Now back to the questions.
Choose the word that best completes.
Curly
Curly.
and his sister's hair.
Choose the word that best completes.
The owl is known for
Wisdom.
stuff. The owl is known for its wisest. You're a
Way to
wizard
go.
owl.
Choose a word from each.
Well, that's easy.
Sun.
That'd be a sunflower. Or it's a grapefruit. 50-50 shot.
Right answer.
Hooray!
Choose the prefix that completes the.
You outgrew all
Out.
the clothes from last year.
Right answer.
Let's see how our contestants are doing. Go, go, go! They made it!
Yay!
Let's try another set of questions.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correctly for this sentence.
The microwave, the this way, the co-way, the... Well, it must be the subway, because none of these other ones make sense.
Sub.
You know, you should wrote the byway every morning. Hey, you do you. It's 2020.
You answered correctly.
Choose the prefix that
You saw the
completes
movie
the
and a
word
sneak
correctly.
review.
You answered correctly.
2 more!
Choose a word from
Oh, it scales. By God, it's gotta be the
Rattle.
Texas rattlesnake.
snake.
Stone cold! Stone cold!
You answered correctly. This is the last question on your test.
Choose-
Too bad weather. The picnic had to be postponed. I don't know what happens if you get them all wrong, and
You got it.
honestly, with how long each question takes to get through, I don't really care.
Now back to our competition. And they're almost at the top. It's a tie.
What happened? Did I win?
Flinch! Get me down from here!
A tie? Boo! There's no ties.
Championship job. You deserve the crown.
Yay!
Choose. Choose a category.
We did word twisters, so now I guess let's do word builders.
Are you ready to get clean?
Oh
Grab
god.
your soap and towel and
That's a
hold
terrifying
on for
bird.
The bathtub slide.
This is
The-
the game where clean counts.
I'm sorry, the
So
what?
wash
The
the
bathtub
window
slide?
first. The first tub to slide all the way to the end of the course will be named the Wash and Wear winner. Bathers, take your tubs. Get lathered.
Would you believe that this is the second bathtub race I've seen this week? Long story. It's another PS1 game we'll get to eventually.
Click the speaker for directions. Click
There
Tips
shall.
or
It
press
does
the
go.
triangle on your
Slowly
keypad
walking,
for hints.
rarely talking.
Click the Go On arrow to move to your
Oh, it
test.
must be the toilet.
Which animal is described in the riddle? Turtle.
It must be the turtle.
You got it.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
His fan-like tail is such a surprise with beautiful colors and spots-like eyes. Well,
Peacock.
what else could it be other than NBC? Bing. I will take my royalty check
You
now.
answered correctly.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Well, it's clearly a dragon, but well, the only one that can fly out of these,
Eagle.
really, or is known for it, I should say.
You answered correctly.
Which animal is described
Is
in
it
the
the
riddle?
hose or is it the nose? Oh, it must be the elephant.
That's correct.
See how our contestants
You see
are
why I did this
doing?
on an off hour rather than using my time stream time for this? Because this is, yeah.
Let's try another set of questions.
This has been riveting.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Large, powerful body, strong and brown and furry, lumbering through the forest, rarely in a hurry. Wow, that must be the Artlon! Yay, we are correct!
Way to go.
Now can we hit the fox next?
Find the correct spelling of the word that is missing in the riddle.
Oh, that is head.
Right answer.
Find the correct spelling of the word that is missing in the riddle.
Lumbering to the... We just had this. Lumbering to the forest.
You answered correctly.
There's been no otter yet either, so we'll see.
Find the correct spelling of the word that...
Looks a bit like a horse. It said it lifts its horsey head. I don't think horsey is a word.
Way to go!
Maybe it is, but it doesn't sound like it
back
is.
to our competition.
This time I'm winning. I'll take the shortcut.
Your turn to work on the challenge.
I mean, that's how I beat all the racing games. You gotta find the shortcuts.
Find the correct spelling of the word that is
This rodent burrows with bodies small and brown, living in communities underneath the ground.
You
Why,
got
that
it.
must be the mole.
Find the correct spelling of the word.
Twitching nose and whiskers. Not gonna talk on every single one,
Good job.
cause I'm at the point where let's start getting mapped up with this. Come on, game.
Find the correct spelling of the word that is
Wrong
missing
play,
in
just
the
two
riddle.
shades of gray, diving to the ocean floor. It's definitely O-S-H-E-N.
Good job.
Find the correct spelling of the word that is
With a big snout.
You got it!
Now back to our contestants.
So long.
Gee, what happened to the boss?
Get out at the top.
But it's mine.
It's true, it is his tub.
Now back to the challenge.
Everybody knows that Christmas time is about getting
Which
in the hot
animal
tub.
is described
But
in
that's
the
a
riddle?
regular tub. Government stripes are black and white, always have they
Zebra.
always have night. That must be the zebra.
That's correct.
Find the correct spelling of the word that is
Growling.
Good job.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Horns? Well, it must be
Rhinos-
the rhinoceros.
Sorry, that isn't the right answer. The correct answer is
What?
highlighted in red.
It's the wildebeest. Oh, I'm bewildered by that. I don't really know what a wildebeest is.
Find the correct spelling of
Well, we don't have to get 100%, so whatever.
Right answer.
We get to finish.
How the competition is going.
And for the darkest part of the course,
Not the fun house! Well, that's
Now
just
back
terrifying.
to the questions.
which animal is described in the riddle?
Jaws gotta be the crocodile. After
You
a
got
while.
Find the correct spelling of the word.
Slithering in Slytherin.
Good job.
Find the correct
You're reusing content in the
Way to
same
go.
test. Actually, those were my favorite tests
Find
as a
the
kid.
correct
I know that's wrong, but I don't care. I
Uh-oh.
gotta put in the one
That
with the
one's a
Z. That's
miss.
hilarious.
Look at the red highlight to see the correct
Hey.
answer.
Hey, they call me the eagle because I
see how
got
our
wings.
contestants are
Wings for
doing.
days.
This is where we take them. Flinch, go left.
But boss,
Flinch, get off of me.
Let's try
Why would you go to the
another
left
set
when
of
you can
questions.
see the exit on the right? It's not like Bart's Nightmare where it was completely RNG.
Which
What was that
animal
virtual
is
part?
described
Come
in the
on.
riddle? Monkey. Monkey. Monkey.
Monkey! I wish I had that Dennis Hopper picture at the ready. Monkey!
Good job.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
In a suit of black and
Penguin.
white. Clearly the penguin.
You got it.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Definitely the flamingo. I'm learning all about
Good
animals
job.
today.
This is the last question on your test.
Which panther,
Obviously the panther.
donkey,
Donkey!
raccoon, panther?
Good job.
Now back to our competition.
Nice going, Callie. Way to go, Mars.
Was it another tie? This game sucks.
Great job. You deserve a big reward.
I got a slightly less... I got a trophy for 91%, but...
Choose a category.
Mix and match.
All right, here's what you do. First, you run over to your own personal balloon and blow it up. Then, once you're floating, you've got to get through Swiss Cheese Mountain, and no bites allowed. Then you go by Ollie the Orca. You turn left and go around Old Smoky. Now you descend over the pond and watch out for Munch and Crunch. That's it. You guys ready? Then go!
I did not understand it at all. Hey, just go around this way. It's like, but it's a flying thing and you don't have
Click
anything
the
set up.
speaker for direction. Your
Choose the
Brooklyn, 3 days to recover.
read.
I can relate. I can relate.
Good job.
Choose a word from each list to
Clearly that
Pepper.
is a peppermint. Clearly it's ham tube.
mint.
way to go.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Okay, so... Well, clearly it's not the wildebeest, because it was the wildebeest last time.
You got it.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correctly for this sentence.
Kim could not reach Janet and Helen by telephone, so she sent them a message on Facebook. Telegram, which is basically... So she did. Actually, the correct answer is Insta.
You answered correctly.
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Up and away!
Let's try another set of questions.
These don't look like regulation hot air balloons.
Find the correct spelling of
The fastest in the world.
That's correct.
That's good to hear.
Find the correct spelling of the word
Wrinkled. like Wrinkly Kong.
That's correct.
WK. Wrinkly Kong.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
It builds a dam as quick as you please. Well, that must be the beaver. That's good.
That's correct.
Choose the prefix that
These statues were uniform in size and color, which makes them boring. Statue should be
That's
unique.
correct.
Now back to our competition.
Wow, I'm winning! Uh-oh.
Those openings look too narrow. And Flinch is right back in first place.
Whoa, that's...
Your turn to work on the
They
challenge.
didn't plan this course very well. With how slow
choose
these...
the word that best
Join the
completes
band, which is a 2-year commitment. Yep, the band. Don't forget,
Right
you're here
answer.
forever.
a word from each list to make the larger auto, mobile,
Automobile. Good job. The correct answer to that is automobile. As in, automobile, Lamborghini, automobile, Lamborghini, automobile,
You got
Lamborghini. I had to.
choose the word that best completes the
The
sentence.
manager approved of small
Manager.
pets. Good.
Right answer.
Choose a word from each list to make the larger word shown in the picture.
I don't even know what that is. Maybe a silkworm? But that's just a guess. I
Silk.
can't tell.
Worm,
Oh, hey, alright.
You answered correctly.
Now back to our contestants.
And down there is Ollie, the allergy-ridden orca.
Oh, this is the bits!
Hey, boss, you're going the wrong way.
Now back to the challenge.
This is not a regulation course.
choose the word that best completes.
It's starting
Start.
as picture. You can move a little faster, game. I know
Way
my
to go.
grammar. I know my grammar. I'm not stupid. Let's bring it. Come on. Give me the harder ones.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
With homes on his back and 2 feet, it gives desert travelers a bumpy seat. That must be the camel.
You got it.
Camels, very well known for their toes.
Which animal is described in the riddle?
Yeah, you're too young to be a Walmart greaser, Smoke. You're like... Unless you actually are 72 and I never noticed. It owns the African grasslands. It's a sleek and powerful cat. The fastest in the world. Clearly the giraffe.
Cheetah,
You answered correctly.
First to say, assuming Jimmy's ready shortly, this will probably be it, because that'll be the second half and I'll just wrap that up
find the
tomorrow.
correct spelling of the word that is missing in the riddle.
It flies through the trees.
Way to go.
Let's see how the competition is going.
I don't think it's going
And now
right.
for the hottest
Probably
part
could be
of
a
the
tie
race,
again.
The turn by old Smokey.
Ah, here's my chance to take the lead. I'm gonna win this race. So long.
narrator said,
I'm
"Yeah,
coming,
I don't
boss."
think you will."
Flinch gave up first place to save Wixley. Flinch is a real stand-up guy.
Now back to the questions.
Remember, it's not the
Find
size
the
of your hot
correct
air balloon,
spelling
it's
of
how
the
you
word
use it.
that is missing in the riddle.
With big front tooth. Just the one tooth. That's what makes it so impressive.
Right answer.
Choose a word from each list to make the larger word saw.
That is the
Ball.
That is the worst zoom in of a softball ever. It doesn't look soft at all.
Right answer.
The correct answer is grain, because this is a grainy picture.
Choose the word that best completes the sentence.
First was excited about
Excited.
attending the football game. If you think attending
Way
a
to
football
go.
game is exciting, you should try streaming them. Not really. Don't try that.
Choose the word that best completes
Michelle is
the
an
sentence.
animal at the zoo. Oh, animal trainer.
Train.
That makes more sense. Yeah, over here we got our
You answered correctly.
elephant named Michelle. Yeah, she's got chills there. I don't know.
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Watch those crocs, Callie.
Wow! Callie just made it!
You went towards them.
Let's try another
You don't get to
set
say,
of
"Oh, that was a
questions."
close one." You were aiming for them.
Choose a word from each list.
That is definitely a greyhound.
Gray.
Hey, doggy.
Hound.
The correct answer is soft muffin.
You got it.
How you doing, soft muffin?
Find the correct spelling of the
These would be a lot harder if these weren't the same questions you've already asked me more than once.
Way to go.
Well, it wouldn't be that much harder, but you know what I mean.
Choose the prefix that completes the word correct.
The unusual ending of the
Fun.
movie surprised us.
You answered correctly.
One more question.
This is the last question on your test.
Choose the prefix
The newspaper is delivered
Bi.
bi-weekly, which... It's a pretty cruddy newspaper. But... I like how, of all the questions, this is the one that aged the best. Like, wow. At this point, the newspaper is delivered bi-weekly. Give it 10 more years, it'll be monthly.
That's correct.
Now back to our competition. It's a tie between Mars and Callie.
Not another tie.
And the fans are
We
going
want
wild
winners.
for
We
Flinch,
want
the
winners.
selfless winner of this race.
Gee, thanks.
We want winners. We want winners.
Championship job. You deserve the crown.
Yeah, if you try and move any of the buttons away from exit, you get that loud beep.
Choose a direction.
And there you have it. That is the first half. Let's do a little sneak
Choose a
preview.
category.
It's the same thing, I think. If it's the exact same thing... Can't believe I'm saying thing, but just to...
And now to the catapult!
All right.
Okay, so these are different. So,
Choose a direction.
okay, so we will do the second half tomorrow and get that over with. Who's ready for some learning? You're not? Well, too bad! Welcome to the second half of Faire Games Language Arts. We played Hills Highway yesterday, and now we're gonna go to Tinker's Turnpike, which is probably the exact same thing.
Choose.
And now to the catapult!
All right, peasants.
Hey, who you calling a peasant?
Anyway, you're gonna be catapulted into the water. You'll swim to the drawbridge, jump on a horse, ride through the village. First one who plants a pennant on top of the castle wins! Any questions? Good!
Mars and Callie are about to splash
I think
into
they
the
only-
lead.
I think they only have the one joke for that guy. I get it 'cause he's big.
Tap the speaker for directions. Click Tips or press the triangle on your keypad for hints. Click the Go On arrow to move. Your test has 24 questions.
Choose
Yay.
the letter or letter combination
On the
to
sound
complete
made by
the
a
word
bird
that
that
matches the
swims,
clue.
waddles, and flies. Black, skack, thack, chack. Stack, black, grack, quack. Gee, I wonder.
You answered correctly.
Choose the letter or letter combination
Even
to
these
complete the
dangle their
word.
feet off the edge of the park. Of the bark, of the jock, of the talk, of the mark, of the sock. At least they didn't use C. Because, Ian, no, I would have just done that. Even though this is supposed to be a children's game.
You answered correctly.
I forgot how long the loading times were.
Choose the letter
They
or
hung the pinata from the beam in the ceiling. It took me until question 3 to get bored.
You answered correctly.
choose the letter or letter combination
Alaska
to
was the
complete the
49
word
and
that
Hawaii
matches
was the
clue.
50th. Definitely the 50th slate.
You answered correctly.
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, the drawbridge is closing!
I think we already saw this
Let's
one.
try another set of questions.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even remember anymore.
Choose a letter combination
I
to
was so
complete the word that...
I was so scared that I wanted to stream. I mean, that kind of applies sometimes. You know, streaming's a good way to get away from stuff.
Right answer.
I still say stream is right, but okay.
Choose a letter combination to
Julio wanted
complete
to spend his allowance on a present for his friend. I don't know why, but okay.
You answered correctly.
Choose the letter or letter...
We hung the clothes out to dry. I'm hoping,
You got it.
but I don't have much faith that the mathematics one will be a little bit more fun. Just a little bit.
Choose the letter or letter combination to complete the word that matches the clue.
I could be a pain in the neck or cause a hose to be blocked. There's a joke in there somewhere, but... Technically, K would be correct, but I know that's not really what they're looking for. Wait. Actually, no, that actually is right.
Right answer.
I can't even make a joke. Is this the correct answer? Come on, game.
Now back to our competition.
Look, there are the horses.
Your
Okay,
turn
so we
to
did.
work on the challenge.
Okay, so we have seen this one before. They are repeating them. Well, I could speedrun this
Choose
then.
the letter.
Judge.
Good job.
This is Lightspan.
Choose a
We're
letter
learning
combination
education.
to complete the word that makes sense.
Kendra's dream was to become a stain surgeon. Nah, it's brain surgeon. It's edutainment. Who doesn't love edutainment?
Right answer.
And if you don't like it, don't worry, there's only about 120 of these on the
Choose
PlayStation
letter
1.
or letter combination to complete.
I wish I was kidding. That's about the right number.
Choose the letter.
Did you hear the joke about the lion and the parrot? It was hilarious, let me tell you.
Right answer.
Now back to our contestants.
Actually, the correct answer was W. Did you hear the woke? Because we all be woke now.
Back to the challenge.
We already saw this. Skip it.
Choose the letter or letter
That
combination.
water escapes
to
through me
complete
when
the
you
word
pull
that-
the plug. Giggity. I'm a drain.
You got it.
Choose the letter or letter
Candy
combination to
machines do
complete
this. Shen, yen, friend, wend, slend, den, vend, or brend. Well, vend is literally the only one that's a word.
You answered
At first I was actually
correctly.
spend, and I'm like, wait, that's the other way around.
Choose a letter combination to complete.
I think I left the keys in the car, cause I'm a dum-dum.
That's correct.
Choose the letter or letter
You'll find me on
combination
top
to
of
complete
mountains
the
at the end
word
of a
that matches
climb.
the clue.
Clearly a squeak. Yeah, I did it!
Way to go.
Skip.
Letter combination
Okay.
to complete the.
The lightning claws. Since we know if the other two are repeats, we're just gonna speedrun them because I want this done. I just want to see if they're actually different challenges for the cuts. The cutscenes are the only thing worth anything in this game.
Choose a letter.
Stroke. What I'm about to have if this game doesn't get a little faster.
Choose a letter combination.
Walter's secret knock. Walter? It's Victor. Victor's secret knock was 3 quick taps. Oh, so Victor's being Sheldon Cooper and he thinks he's
You
funny.
answered correctly.
Knock, 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 hey, hey, hey.
Choose the letter or.
Jeremy got 4 letters in the mail today. And 3 of them were on time. Aw, that's not their fault. Topical humor!
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Yep. We'll do the last
Let's
part.
try another set of questions.
Spoiler alert, it's a tie. It's always a tie.
Choose.
The phone rang 5 times. He's one.
Wait.
Choose the letter or letter combination.
The pink balloon. I wish it wasn't a K for that one, because otherwise that would be
Good job.
weird.
Choose the letter.
Please turn off the lights before you leave.
This is the last
Seeing
question
just
on
to sung as spring is to sprung. Wow, you saved the easiest one for last.
Now back to our competition.
Competition!
And they're almost at the top. It's a tie.
What happened? Did I win?
Flames! Get me down from here!
Championship job.
I did a championship job, whatever that means.
Choose. Choose.
Now
Choose a path.
Whoa. There's 2 paths? What are you trying to pull, game? Well, I don't know why I'm safe state. We're gonna check both anyway. I guess there is more to this game than I thought.
Alright, here's what you do. First, you run over to your own personal balloon and blow it.
It's just a balloon thing again. Did you only record 3 different
Click
things?
the speaker for directions.
Ah.
Click Tips or press the triangle on your keypad for hints. Your test has 24
This seems like a
questions.
Choose the simile that best answers the question.
So, I missed the balloon thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the balloon one's actually kind of funny. The other one was pretty stupid. It didn't really show anything happening, but the balloon one's actually kind of funny, so I'll show it.
Choose a.
Wait a minute. Whoops.
Choose.
There we go.
Choose.
Choose a...
Are you ready to get clean? Grab your soap and towel and hold on for the bathtub slide.
Wait a minute. The challenges are all RNG! Oh my... Well, now that I know that, let's wait until we get a new one or the balloon one.
Alright, here's what you do. First,
Here we
you
go.
run over to your own personal balloon and blow it up. Then, once you're floating, you've got to get through Swiss Cheese Mountain, and no bites allowed. Then you go by Ollie the Orca. You turn left and go around Old Smoky. Now you descend over the pond and watch out for Munch and Crunch. That's it. You guys ready? Then go!
Did you get all that? Me neither.
Click the speaker for directions.
What is...
Click
Wait,
Tips
what?
or press... Your test has 24 questions.
Yes, this is...
Use the
Faire
verse
Games.
to answer the question. Click the switch to see the verse. Click the switch again to see the answer choices. Be sure to select the metaphor that answers the question.
But... I was wondering, what is Joe? Joe is a star. Joe is a volcano. Joe is a... Out of context SMS. What is Joe? Obviously a volcano.
What is
Alright.
Joe? What is Joe?
I'm asking you! Oh, there we go. Joe made his name in the movie scene, appearing quite often on the silver screen. Okay, so at least it gives this. So clearly, Joe is a star. I was really hoping it would be Joe as a volcano.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's the second to last one. That's the first time that. Wait, this is also different than the first one we got.
Use the verse to
The
answer
language
the
arts
question.
are.
Click
Wait,
the switch to see the verse. Click
What?
the switch again
Mauled
to
the
see the answer
pickle.
choices. Be sure to select the metaphor that answers the question.
Hi, Ark, Anscorn, and Bunny, and the rest. What? I have never heard the phrase mauled the pickle. Ever. Well, he saw it because Zeta hasn't been here. Now, it should be ants, but I'm really hoping it's oxen. A pickle slipped away from my picnicking feast. It was just really mauled. Well, it's gotta be an army of ants.
And
Okay, so far it's 2 for 2 where I didn't even have to look at the context. I would have picked that anyway.
That's correct.
I don't even know if this is for kids. I don't think this is for anyone. You know, this is the most entertaining one I've
use
had
the
so
verse
far.
to answer the question. Click the
Jack
switch
had a
to see the
one-track
verse.
mind. Jack had a shiny disposition. But Jack had a 2-horse cart. What? Jack talked only at baseball. Other subjects carry no clout. His mind ran in one direction. That must mean he had a one-track mind. Yeah, what is a shiny... Did they mean shady disposition? At least that makes sense. I've also never heard the phrase shiny disposition. Yeah, all of these have been the first answer so far.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What
Click the switch to see the verse. Click the switch again to...
Soapbox! Sweatbox, it's gotta be either Sweatbox or Freezer. It's Peppermint's a soapbox. What is this game? I like how it waited until I had some more people here to just go completely off the rails. Mookie's bedroom is cold, barely above freezing. Well, it must be your freezer. At least it's not the first answer again.
Right answer.
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Better than me.
Up and away! Let's try another set of questions.
Let's not.
Choose the simile that best answers the question.
This sounds like the beginning of Match Game. That way back in the day. After baseball practice, she was so stiff. How stiff was she? Well, I'll tell you how stiff you were. Stiff as spaghetti. I really hope it's spaghetti.
After baseball practice, she...
Oh, that was all the context. Well, it's gotta be bored,
was as
clearly.
stiff as a board.
Okay, so now we're learning about idioms. That's... I'm actually gonna give the game credit. That's not something that
You got it.
most people would necessarily catch, so... I mean, it's an obvious answer, but... Well, for us, if you're English as a second language, it might not be.
Click the switch to see the verse. Click the switch again.
Could you imagine out of context? Okay, question number 6. What is he? He is a snail. He is a streak of lightning. He is a drip of mullet. Again, it's gotta be he is a snail, even before looking at the right answer. A race for me never ends in a tie. I can beat a gazelle in a blink of an eye. Well, it's gotta be lightning, because the other two are slow.
Good job.
Yeah, save the molasses to de-rust your tools.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What
Click the
won't
switch
Frank
to
do?
see the verse.
What will
Click
Frank
the switch
do?
again to see the answer.
Frank's the laziest man from the north to the south. Never touches a shovel except a spoon to his mouth. That's a little harsh. Wow. He won't lift a finger.
Right answer.
Oh my god, this game's amazing.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What is Moki's
Click the
stomach?
switch to see the verse. Click the switch again.
Probably
to see the answer
bottomless
choices.
pit.
Be sure.
Lengthy tunnel or thimble? I don't know. I'm constantly eating, never quite full. I'm always having to fill up my bowl. A little bit of a stretch on the rhyme there, but that's
It's
okay.
a bottomless.
Yeah, the game kind of
You
took it up a
answered
notch. Like it
correctly.
got better. The first half that you guys mostly weren't here for was
Now
literally just
back
fill
to our
in,
competition.
like fill in the leather, pretty much the entire time. It was boring.
I'm winning!
This has gotten better.
Uh-oh. Those openings look too narrow.
Uh-oh. I hate it when that happens.
And Flinch is right back in first place! Your turn to work on the challenge.
Thanks.
Choose the
My
simile
friend
that
Paul
best answers
is
the
so
question.
tall. He's as tall as a thimble. Again with the thimble. Oh my god. And I think somebody in that
He's as
education program is like, oh, I learned what a thimble is. Let's use it for everything.
You got it.
So that's why we call him Big Paul. You want to call him Tall Paul? No, that's just silly.
Use the verse to answer the question. Click
What
the
was
switch
the
to
villain?
see the verse.
All of them.
Click the switch again.
The villain of the story did terrible things, not helping anybody. He was really quite mean. That didn't help! I mean, I guess a snake, but it gave no... I mean, it's gotta be snake, but they gave no context in that hint for that.
Good
I mean, they
job.
could have been he was slithering, or he could have said something, but not just, the villain was mean. Kidding, that's what the villain is.
Choose the simile that best answers the
Storm
question.
appeared so quickly. How quickly did it appear? It appeared as quick as molasses, definitely. Quick as a stare. Ah, this game.
That's correct.
This game completely redeemed itself. Exactly. That's what I mean, like, if they mentioned Caddyshack, that would be a completely different answer.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What was the car? Well, without context, the only correct answer is a lemon. My friend bought a car. It looked to be tops, but sadly it lived in a mechanic shop. It was in fact a lemon.
Car.
And again, if you were an English as a second language person, you're not gonna get a lot of these because it's not something that you think, yeah, lemon's a fruit. Like, it's like, well, yeah, it is, but it's also
You got it.
a figure of speech. Why is that? Because English is stupid.
Now back to
I don't know what else to
contestants.
tell you, dude.
And down there is Ollie, the allergy-ridden orca.
The what? The allergy-ridden orca.
Oh, this is the bit.
Hey, boss, you're going the wrong way.
So far all these races are basically RNG.
Challenge.
Choose the simile that best answers the question.
My brother accidentally sat on my science project and now it is so flat! How flat is it? Is as flat as a pancake, as a cantaloupe, or as albacore? Well, the answer is obviously albacore, but also pancake.
It is.
Way to go.
Ha!
Choose the simile that best answers the question.
I really wish one of the answers was as flat as Earth. That would have been amazing. Hey, I just learned what molasses is today! No, the correct answer is she's as fast as a thimble.
She's.
You actually used these same three already on another fast one.
Way to go.
You guys are really hoping Zeta shows up soon, I'm sure.
Use
Nah,
the
this is actually decent. A mountain, a molehill, or a meatball? Oh, now I know how a meatball of homework feels. Loki's homework keeps coming, piling up on his desk, obscuring his view. It is a picturesque, it must be a mountain.
You answered correctly.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What did Holmes
the
and
switch.
Watson want to do? I'll even have to look up this one. They obviously wanted to carve the pumpkin. We're solving the riddle determined to find the unfindable criminal.
They
Obviously break the case. If you had to look it up...
Way
I
to
mean, that's
go.
assuming you know who Holmes and Watson are, and if you don't... Well, yeah.
Let's see how the competition is going. And now for the hottest part of the race, the turn by old Smoky.
Ah, here's my chance to take the lead. I'm gonna win this race. So long.
I'm coming, boss.
Flinch gave up first place to save Wixley. Flinch is a real stand-up guy.
Now back to the questions.
I thought we were competing against them. I guess we just got a face
Choose
turn.
the simile that best answers the question.
Jamie's voice is as soft as a bulldozer. Jamie's voice is so soft as soft as a
It says,
Santa, Arklaw's looking for you. Are you here yet?
Right answer.
I'm no good at Asmer. That's Zeta's department. Give him a golf game.
choose
We're
the
good. We're
simile
all good
that
to go.
best answers the question.
Speaking of, the fire alarm was so loud. It was as loud as a whisper. Definitely loud as a library.
It was as loud as thunder.
Yes, it was.
Way to go.
Arklon is so soft. How soft is it? Nah. We have fun.
Use the verse to answer the question. Click the switch to see
If
the
it's far
verse.
away, our
Click the switch
thunder can be
again
quiet.
to see the
And also,
answer choices.
Arklon can be.
Be sure to select the metaphor that answers.
What is John? John is a gopher, John is a monkey, or John is a rubber band? Okay. I can't climb anything. Hey, rope, baby, a tree.
John
That's correct.
Exactly, no.
choose the simile that
My
best
new ball
answers the
bounces
question.
so high. How high does it bounce? A beetle's shoulder. An ant's eye or an elephant's eye. Again, some of these... I've never heard the term high as a beetle's shoulder.
It bounces as high as.
High as an elephant's eye. At least that rhymes.
That's correct.
Let's see how our contestants are doing.
Actually, I learned yesterday with,
Watch those Crocs, Callie.
Wow! Callie just made it!
Okay.
Let's try another set of questions.
Yeah, I learned I can... In my state, I can own an otter and I can own a fox. But I
Choose
cannot
the
own a
simile
bear.
That best answers the question.
He's been as busy as a turnip.
He's been
He's been as busy as a turnip in an anime. You don't want to know the
Good
context of
job.
that one.
Choose the simile
This
that
morning
best
when I woke up,
answers
the
the
sun was
question.
shining and the sky was so clear. It was as clear as a... None of these are actually clear. I mean, I know the phrase is clear as a bell, but... Bells aren't clear, they're pretty solid. Clear as mud, obviously not. Clear as a traffic jam, obviously
It
not.
was
But
it.
bells are not clear.
You answered correctly.
I've pwned a bear, not necessarily owned one. That's a data reference.
Choose the simile that best answers the question.
dry. How dry is it? It's dry
It
as
says-
the... Gee, is it one of the water ones? Or one of the not water ones? I wonder.
Right answer.
This is the last question on your test.
Yay.
Choose the simile that best
I do appreciate that even if you're not 100% sure, they make the other two answers so obviously wrong.
She keeps it as clean.
But even if you don't know the answer, you'll figure it out.
Way to go!
And there we go.
Now back to our competition.
Oh yeah, we were competitioning.
It's a tie between Mars and Callie. And the fans are going wild for Flinch, the selfless winner of this race.
Gee, thanks.
Championship job.
I got the crown. Da, 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 da. I kind of want to see what happens if you get
Choose the
0. But you see how long all this loading takes. I'm not dealing with that.
Choose a
Let's go to Traveler's Trail now.
Are you ready to get clean? Grab your soap and towel and hold on for the bathtub slide.
Who's ready for the bathtub slide?
So wash well in those corners. The first tub to slide all the way to the end of the course will be named the Wash and Wear winner. Bathers, take your tubs. Get leathered.
Oh, that's cool.
Click the speaker for directions. Click Tip. Your test has 24
This did
questions.
get noticeably harder. Well,
Choose a synonym for
I used the term
highlighted
harder
word.
loosely, but now we're doing synonyms. Instead of mix,
Blend.
it's a blend. So it's just word picking again, so we're just gonna fly through this.
Choose
Then we
a
got one
synonym
left,
for the
and
highlighted
I'm gonna see if
word.
I can RNG it into that very first challenge, because I missed half of it because I was checking something. Long excursion. It could be tail too, kind of, but... See,
Choose an antonym for
oh, an antonym, oh. See, I was about to fly through and not even listen. Good thing I didn't.
small.
No, Tara, you get a small piece of cake. You like it? Too bad!
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word.
It's getting tricky. It's throwing synonyms and antonyms.
You got it.
I miss having
See how our
theaters like that
contestants
around
are
here.
doing.
There's one that does like the different kind of movies, but and some he just like run the retro stuff. But I don't know if two and they're
Let's try
both like an
another
hour
set
away.
of questions.
Like I like watching movies. I don't feel like driving an hour to and an hour back
Choose
to
an
spend
antonym
$5 to
for
watch
the
Labyrinth.
highlighted word.
Don't get me wrong, Labyrinth's a good movie, but I could just I could just wait for it to show up on an Arcline movie night or something. I completely forgot what the thing
They
is.
tried to choose an antonym.
Antonym, okay.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Correct.
Alright, this is getting kind of boring. Speedrun time.
Choose a synonym for the scale. Choose an antonym. Clean.
Now back to our competition.
This time I'm winning. I'll take the shortcut.
Your turn to work on the challenge.
Thanks.
Choose an antonym for the slow.
Unfortunately, the only driver by me the movies start
Choose
at like
an
11
antonym for
p.m.,
the highlighted word.
which I get. You gotta make sure it's dark, but I'm not leaving a drive-in that's also an hour away at 2 in the morning. Yeah, I misread that at first, as drive-ins made a bit of a camelback.
Choose an
I don't know why.
antonym for the highlighted
Antonym.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Please.
Marla was very scrumptious.
You answered correctly.
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word. Dignified.
Now back to our contestants.
So long!
Gee, what happened to the boss?
Get out of the tub!
But it's mine.
I mean, he's right. It is
To the
his.
challenge!
That's my tub. Get your own tub.
Choose an antonym. Choose an antonym. Shut.
Can you tell I've gotten kind of tired of this part?
Choose a synonym for the read. Choose a synonym. Scrumptious.
Thanksgiving dinner. Timely, kind of.
Let's see how the competition is going. And for the darkest part of the course,
It's time for the Club of Love. That'd be even worse, though. Fun.
now back to the questions.
You know you're having a rough day where somebody asks you to bring your tub into the
Choose
fun
an
house.
antonym for the highlighted word.
Gee, I wonder what the antonym of decrease is.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Set.
You cannot go that way.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Undo. Synonym for the highlighted word.
Was that synonym or antonym?
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word. Above.
Let's see how
It's
our
almost
contestants
over.
are doing.
This is where we take them! Flinch, go left!
But boss,
But boss, the exit's literally right there.
Flinch! Get off of me!
Let's try another set of questions.
It's almost over.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Reserve. Choose an antonym. Strong. Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Shine.
This is the last question on your test.
Yay.
Choose an Generate.
It's over. We only have one or possibly
got
two
it.
left. And then, we're not done with Faire Games just yet.
Now
And we
back
got
to
math.
our competition.
Nice going, Callie.
Way to go, Mars!
It's a tie again, because of course it is.
Championship job. You deserve the crown. Choose a direct. Choose.
Choose a path.
Oh, we still do. Well, since we still have 2, how come we only have 1 on the first one, but then 2 on the last 2?
Well, we can't wait for Wigsley and Flinch any longer. Welcome to the fantabulous obstacle course. Our contestants, Mars and
Alright, we got
Callie.
the obstacle
To
course.
win, you must stuff yourself through the sticky sticks, hop over the tuba valves, dodge through the ice cream balloons, and finally, balance your way across the spinning logs. Oh, I almost forgot. And you have to do it all carrying a giant egg.
You want to give
Are
me
you
an
ready?
egg? Could I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Click the speaker for direction. Your test.
Yep, exactly. It's time for most extreme elimination challenge. Unfortunately, we get this stupid crap again. So time to...
Choose a letter combination.
Yep, time to speedrun it. I just want to see the cutscenes. I don't really care about the words.
That best
Oh, there we
answers
go.
the question.
Now we're getting to just throwing everything at it. I like playing soccer because it's exciting. How exciting is it? It's as exciting as a meatball! Yeah! Exciting as meeting a famous person, even
It's
though they
as
say never
exciting.
meet your heroes. If I was big enough to
job.
do raids, that would be a good raid message. Exciting as a meatball. Or tall as a thimble.
Choose the letter or letter combination.
Puff of smoke.
Let's see how our contestants are doing. Callie's really extending herself to get through this one. Let's try
Oh,
another
whiff of
set
smoke,
of
a guff of smoke.
questions.
I do think this is one of those games where you can just get them all wrong and
Choose
they'll
the
still
simile
give it
that
to you.
best answers the question.
But I don't want to risk it because I don't want to do this any longer than I have to. The beach sand was so hot. How hot was it? It was as hot as this. Oh yeah!
It was.
And I don't know about you, but I go to that when I go to
You
the
answered
supermarket. I make sure to
correctly.
get the hot lettuce.
Choose a letter combination to complete the word that makes sense. in
Barbecued
the sentence.
hamburgers and hot dogs on the drill. The fill, the blill, the nil, the chill, the frill, the glill, the grill. Free barbecued hamburgers and hot dogs on the Rog the Char King propane grill. This way you taste the meat and not the heat, I'll tell
That's
you what.
correct.
Choose the letter or letter combination to complete the word.
Saturday afternoon we're going to the football same.
Right answer.
I'm not going to say I've not, but it's not a story I want to get into.
Choose the letter or letter.
Jamie was a hood candidate for class president. You can't say that in 2020. Actually, apparently you can, but... Now, if Jamie was a food candidate, now you got my vote. We're all a mood candidate these days. Like, half of these work.
You answered correctly.
Now back to our competition.
Can we just have these? These are actually...
Mars drops back. He throws an egg pass to himself. Nice catch! Your turn to work on the challenge.
Yay.
Choose the letter or letter
So Mara
combination.
needed
to
an ice rube for her lemonade. An ice pube. No, even better. Somebody needed an ice loop for lemonade. Oh my god. and ice cube. Oh my god.
Way to go!
I know there's only 26 letters, but come on. I mean, in fairness, we are 5 years old. That's basically what this is targeted to, so I mean, in fairness. Hockey is such a fast game, it's like slipping down the slide. But why would anyone use ice lube when they could just mow an overgrown lawn?
Good job.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
That does not make a... Oh, this is getting tricky now. You got skip, ship. Why ship sails in the morning. Grip, hip, trip, flip, drip, and whip, but without the H. That's getting a little bit tricky, game. You're getting a little bit tricky.
Right answer.
Whip, aka work in progress, aka what this will forever be. There's no way the math version of this is going to hold up after
Choose
this.
a letter combination to complete the word that makes sense.
Definitely had to slide.
Now back to our contestants.
Come on, Flinch. We're late.
And Widgley and Flinch catch up to Mars and Callie?
Probably not. And they got through sinkers and floaters without a problem. Or close enough to it. But can they beat the swinging nards of doom? We shall find out.
Choose the simile that best
This
answers
pizza
the
was
question.
so big! How big was it? Definitely as big as our house. Is it really? Is it really? That's why they're similes. It's a figure of speech. I was hoping for big as a thimble. Or molasses.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
We have sob, cob, job, rob, snob, lob, mob, and brob. Definitely not brob.
You answered correctly.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
School, pool, truel, stool, tool, fool, cold drool.
Way to go!
The problem is when Ice Pube says he's
Choose
gonna
a
bust
letter
a cap,
combination
you have to
to
stay
complete the
way
word
out of the
that
way.
makes sense in the sentence.
Especially out of the splash zone. If you wash wool sweaters in hot water, they may shrink. They may blink. They become sentient.
Right answer.
Let's see how the competition is going. Great footwork by Widgley and...
That's just gross, dude.
Now back to the questions.
They never said those were edible. He just decided to start licking the scenery.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
Bell, sell, shell, crow, fell, tell, smell, dwell.
You answered correctly.
Choose a letter combination to complete the word
The
that
students
makes
in
sense
Mr. Russell's
in the
class are
sentence.
so dart that they all passed the science test. Clearly the students in Mr. Russell's class are so blart that they all knew how to become a mall cop. That's the real correct. Yes, it's supposed to be smart, but the real one is
You
blart.
answered correctly.
Choose the letter or letter combination to complete the word.
The sad story made Tanya deep. You know, everything's arbitrary in the world. We're all gonna die eventually.
Way to
You
go.
know, every painting has a story, whether you realize it or not.
Choose the simile that best
Chewing that the
answers the
basketball game
question.
was very loud. It was like a... Do not remind me of that game. It was like a horn-blasting big rig with over-the-road racing. Thank God it was not on the PS1. I get to avoid it.
Way
But
to
I've
go.
got 400 other racing games, half of which suck to do, so...
Let's see how our contestants are doing. They're picking their course. Whoa.
And they successfully got past
Let's
those
try
ringing
another
eyes of
set of
doom. All that's left is the logjam.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
Bid, skid, squid, hid, did, nid, zid, nip.
You got it.
Choose a letter combination.
The front wheel.
Choose the letter or letter combination that does not make a word.
Clearly is Veach, whatever that is. Peach.
Question on your test.
Choose
Melinda
the
was so
simile that
thirsty after
best
she worked in the
answers the
garden. How
question.
thirsty was she? She was as thirsty as shampoo. What does that even mean? Okay, thirsty as popcorn. I mean, popcorn makes it. I can kind of understand where they were going with that. But thirsty as shampoo. What?
She was as thirsty.
I mean, there's... I'm not even gonna dignify it. I'm just gonna keep moving on.
Back to our competition.
Finally, they're at the spinning logs. Watch it. Don't break those eggs.
Right, I mean, without context, it's not... Yeah.
And the winner is Mars and Kelly.
Another tie, thanks. Okay, I have one little problem. I forgot how far... I have actually legitimately forgotten which one I just did. I know it was Tinker's Turnpike. I think it was the second part of Word Builders, but I honestly... Well, I know we were a mix and match. I can't believe I have to check this. Okay, so we do just have one left. Thank God, the last one. And this will probably be a repeat on the stage.
Now to the catapult.
All right, peasants.
Hey, who you calling a peasant?
Anyway, you're gonna be catapulted into the water. You'll swim to the drawbridge, jump on a horse, ride through the village. First one who plants a pennant on top of a castle wins!
Okay, so this is the...
Any questions? Good!
Mars and
Okay, so we have seen this, but I don't think I saw it in this second half
Click
of
the
it,
speaker
so...
for directions. Click Tips. Your test has 20...
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word.
Okay, so it's gonna be one of these again. Speedrun time.
Use the verse
No,
to answer the
or
question.
not.
Click the switch to see the verse.
What is
Click
memory?
the switch again.
Memory of summer hanging out with my friends, seeing in my mind, I hope it never ends. Memory is the summer of '69. And also a
Memory.
water slide.
Uh-oh. That one's a miss. Look
What?
at the red highlight to see the correct answer.
You were talking about summer! Water slide, summer.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word.
I'm calling BS on that one. I got that one. And actually, all three kind of could have fit with that.
Ignorant.
Who is ignorant, just in general.
Good job.
Yeah, we're on the last one. I don't really care if I get stuff
Choose
wrong.
a synonym for the highlighted word. Great.
let's see how our contestants are doing.
Yeah, I probably just missed it then. I'm just... I'm at the point, I'm right at the end, I just want to be done.
Uh-oh, the drawbridge is closing! Let's try another set of...
Choose a synonym for the highlighted
I
word.
take part in local politics. Why?
Community.
Get out while you can.
Use the verse to
What
answer
are
the
books?
question.
Books
Click
are
the s-
closets. See, without context, you would think books are treasures, maybe books are gardens, but let's see. Books are places of growth to me. Soil capitals. Okay, so books are gardens.
Book.
It better be. Okay.
Right.
Get me back to the funny stuff again. Come on, game. You're doing so well.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. In
Books.
Use the verse to answer the question.
What is the earthworm? What? I put an earthworm out of the lawnmower's way. At the speed he was moving, it would have taken all day. A cup of tea. I mean, the answer is a spoonful of honey, but that is a weird way of going about explaining it.
He is a spoonful of honey.
He's a spoonful of honey because we moved him away from the lawnmower, which I'm impressed you could even see it.
That's correct.
Unfortunately, Walkabout is dead right now, so we'll...
Now
Oh no, he's
back
back.
to
Never
our
mind.
competition.
Actually, Walkabout might be a girl. We don't know.
Look, there
It might
are
be
the
neither.
horses.
It probably isn't because it's a robot.
Mars and Callie are winding up Old Oak and Pine. And now they're rolling.
With the world's worst wheels.
Nice to see ya.
Your turn to work on the challenge.
Choose a synonym for the highlight. Skip.
That's correct.
Indeed, Walkabout's working, that's what matters.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Consent.
See, we told you, Ark.
Even Largabot says so.
Choose a synonym for the highlighted word. Use the verse to answer the question.
What is the
Click the
apartment
switch
building?
to see the verse. Click the switch. It's a
It's obviously a shoebox. I'll even have to look, but I'll look. Tall apartment building with so many winding halls, too many floors, I get lost when my mother calls. What? That's weird. Okay, so it's a maze.
It's a maze.
That could be puzzle too, kind of, but... But it's an apartment. They're all shoeboxes. That's what they are by default.
Way to go!
I mean, that answers the question, but I disagree.
Now back to our contestants.
Whatever happened to Wigsley and Flinch?
Flinch is still behind us, but Wigsley is definitely ahead.
Flinch!
Sounds like the boss isn't doing so good.
Now back to
I
the
don't understand the
challenge.
physics of him. Like, how does his neck have the strength to hold his head?
Choose an antonym for offensive.
Yeah, this game is offensive.
Choose an antonym for the highlight. Active.
Click the button to stop the game. Can I, please?
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word. Use the verse to answer the question.
What
Click the
is
switch
Jackie?
to see the
Jackie's
verse.
a skateboard, a train, or a bicycle? You can't just call somebody a bicycle game. That's just rude. True. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't just call somebody the town bike. Jackie's out of fast brake engines going strong. Her iron strength moves her down the core all day long. Sounds like a train to me, but okay. Yeah, everybody knows the only
how the
town bike
competition is going.
that we all know of is Daisy.
Pine are still rolling, and Mars and Callie
You guys are gonna
about
get the
to
reference,
enter
but
the
it's from
castle.
something else where everybody pretty much acknowledges Daisy
Now
is the town
back
bike.
to the questions.
There you guys will. It's from VGCW.
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word.
I think they said antonym. If I'm wrong, I don't really care. Okay.
Use the verse to answer the question. Click the switch to see the verse.
What is the
Click
wind
switch
in the
again
trees?
to see the answer
It's
choices.
a football!
Be sure to select
It's
the
a
metaphor
stone,
that
Luigi.
answers the question.
But Mario, I made it myself. With my bare hands. Now, nature made it for millions of years, Luigi. A really long process. It just doesn't just happen overnight. But Mario, I was there with you when I made it. What were we doing? When my family went camping, I listened to the wind in the trees, sounds rising and falling, the notes playing just for me.
It's
Must be music. Even though it's totally football!
Good job.
You know, I can count that as a request. I can say, we'll do the next NCAA football game, and I'm gonna write in the request, Lightspan. And it'll be your fault.
Use the verse to answer the question.
A
Click the
race
switch.
car, a salamander, or a horse? Everybody knows the storm is a horse. Football trees. Break me off a piece of that football tree. The storm came up fast, it moved in with the roar, it swerved and revved and took off with pedal to the floor. Must be a race
The
car.
storm. Use the verse to answer the question. Click the switch to see the verse. Click the switch again to see the answer choices.
Oh god.
Be sure to select the metaphor that answers the question.
The dolphin is a citizen! That sounds like the start of some really bizarre manifesto. A dolphin is a citizen by... A dolphin moves through the ocean with charm and ease, leaping, twisting, turning in the salty breeze. Dancer, I guess? You know what? I know the answer is dancer, but I have to pick the dolphin as a citizen. That is amazing. Also, hi, Zeta.
Uh-oh, that one's a miss. Look at the red highlight to see the correct answer.
I still say I'm right.
Let's see how
The
our
dolphin
contestants
is
are
a citizen.
doing.
You will not silence the dolphin game.
Go, go, go! They made it!
Or did
Let's try
they?
another set of questions.
Choose an antonym for the highlight. Ignorant.
Everybody's ignorant about football. No one really knows how it works.
Way to go!
Bad idea, Jada. Yep, I'll hop over there once I'm done with these Lightspan games, cause... Well, I say I want to get them done and over with, but
Choose
honestly,
an
this one's been
antonym
kind of
for
fun.
the highlighted word.
Kind of. What was it?
Choose an antonym.
Antonym. Roger uncovered the map to the hidden treasure. Antonym is concealed.
Good job.
You know, I love that even when I'm not playing football, the games are sneaking football in there somehow.
Choose an antonym for the highlighted word.
At least things happen in football. I could be playing baseball. That's way worse. To stream, I mean, to be that's one thing, but...
Choose an antonym.
There is global concern for the ecology of the world. Wow, that is a mood.
Global.
That is definitely a mood game. There really is global concern for the ecology of the world.
This is the last question on your...
Yay.
Choose a synonym for...
Don't disregard following safety rules. Yeah, right. It's over!
Now back to our competition.
Competition!
And they're almost at the top. It's a tie.
What happened? Did I win?
You know what? Yes. You know what? The winner is the guy with no neck. Or a very tiny neck. Because you know what? Ties are stupid. Ties are for wimps.
Great job. You deserve a big reward.
And I still got a trophy, even though I... Okay, so that's gonna be 146
Choose a
as an
direction.
end for that. Let me change the split back to 0 and we will move on to the next game.